We welcome you to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner Area High School as Munzing Media Sports brings you high school basketball today. One of 6 games that we have produced here. We've got 2 more left here as we've got varsity action coming to you from Gardiner Area High School. Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munzing, joined by Gary Verhill. Calvin Mason is doing our camera work. Nate Munzing out of the bullpen tonight to do our production. Dick Clayton, Tom Ketchings down on the floor. They're working on our stats and our score clock down there from court side. I'm Rob Munzing. Glad you could join us here for what's been an extravaganza of basketball here today. Already have 2 middle school games in the book, and we have 2 junior varsity contests that we provided the camera coverage for here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. So we're very glad that you could join us here for the crosstown rivals getting after it, Gary Verhill. This has turned into a nice little rivalry.
Yeah, it has. You know, here's 2 schools. They're only approximately 3.5 miles apart here. And it's kind of an exciting night. I wish the fans could all get in here because this place will be packed. So
oh, yeah, for sure.
Turning into a nice little rivalry. And I'd really like to see this continue each year, if only could be 1 game a year like it used to be back in the heydays. Let's first look at the Halldale Bulldogs coming in here. They come in with a record of 3-4. Played Mount Ararat. They just got lost at Class A Mount Ararat, and they've had a couple other, maybe 1 close game, but they keep improving every game, and this is a really young team that Coach Jared Richmond has coached. This is his 6th year there at Halldale, and thanks to his youth program up there, he's seeing the success start to reap here in the last year or 2. These girls very young on this Halldale team, absolutely no seniors here, 3 freshmen and a good core of juniors in that class. They all play well together, they know each other's moves, and they're happy winning, so this looks to be a good one. They've already played the Tigers here. The Tigers' first game of the year, which was Gardner coming off maybe 3 practices of the season.
Right.
Really didn't have anything going for them, and it sure did show. And Halldale came out on top 56-50 up to Halldale High School. And that was an interesting one. Should be interesting tonight. Now looking at the Tigers, they come in here 4-2, and they have won 4 in a row, the last 4. So they come in 5-2. And some of these people you need the Bulldogs are going to have to stop tonight is Lizzie Gruber, of course, you know, underneath. And also the last game we did, the girls, Rob, we saw some pretty darn good shooting out at the top of the key there. We were really impressed. One of the better games that I can't remember who that was with, whether it was with Ararat or Winthrop. I think it was
Winthrop, the game that we did. And as you said, Savannah Brown, McKenna Johnson, Megan Gagwa, all outside bombardiers of the top-notch variety.
And those are also very young players on that team the Tigers have. Coach Mike Gray's 17th season here, and he's just repeats and reloads, and everything comes back. He's got a great youth program here in Gardiner, and he keeps feeding up here to the varsity, right through the middle school, which also has a great one. So that's going to do it till we have tap-off. I look this to be a good one, and we've got the boys varsity coming right after, and that should be equally as well. Another great game, so stay with us here.
And it'll be right on this same stream. We've got one stream set. We started doing that a couple of weeks ago up at Halldale. We're doing a lot of games up there as well, and we've continued it for our games down here at Gardiner. We set up the single stream JV varsity. Usually tonight is a little bit different where we've got the boys and girls mixed, and that's all due to the storm that's coming in and the ADs being flexible. And it really makes such a big difference, Gary, with the schools being in such close proximity now. When Gardiner and Halldale play or whatever, you got a short little trip and you can shuttle the buses back and forth and get all the teams up here. They played the 2 underclassmen games, the JV games, and now we're set for the 2 varsity games. So usually on a Monday of vacation week, Gary. You and I are very busy usually with tournament basketball. Not tournament, but the good rivals getting after it here. So we're set to go here to be KK Wills. KK with a great game the other night, and she's going to be one of the sharpshooters here as well. And Medore's got it now. Medore goes right side. They skip it right inside, stolen away. Here come the Tigers down the other way with it. It's Cassidy Collins. Goes up and lays it home. Cassidy Collins off the steal. Transition basket. Tigers up early. Comes KK Wills. Wills going to hold. Gets defended. Throws it away. So back-to-back turnovers here. And running the field now is Lizzie Gruber. Gruber with the swoop-a-rimmer for two.
Quick 4 points for the Tigers.
So look for the, I would think Coach Richmond's going to say, settle it down, ladies. Let's go. Let's get a good possession here. And they do. They get it back out front here to Iris Island. Good to see Iris back in action. He had missed the last game, did Iris, but now she's set to cook. She's very athletic. Gruber with a swoop, and that time she gets a piece. So the first one good, the second one a piece, and Island is going to go to the free throw line. And that's one of the things that hurt Gruber in the first game, Gary.
Yeah, we've seen it in a couple games where she gets in a little bit of too aggressive there in the first quarter, and before you know it, she's got a couple fouls on her, so she ends up having to set out. The last game, she set out quite a bit, and the other girls took over. But against a good team like Halldale, you can't always do that.
Island will get a second one here. Her dad, Troy, played as an athlete here at Gardiner Area High School. Terrific multi-sport athlete, Troy Island. Everybody's quiet, but there's nobody here to make any noise anyway. So she missed both, but got the rebound. Island kicks it back outside. This is Baker with it, Avery Baker. Kicked outside. Wills back into Baker. Baker down low, goes to work. Baker powers up, won't go. Gruber swoops in for the rebound. Gets it ahead to Cassidy Collins. Collins picked up her dribble. Tigers will reverse it all the way across to Johnson. Johnson inside the Gruber, goes spinning and goes home with it. Pretty move by Gruber. She's got the feet of a ballerina, doesn't she, Gary? She really does.
Yeah, she's got such a soft touch, and she goes right to the board with that. Right straight up.
Kick back outside now.
Best of all, I like the way she does play defense because she very often slaps at a foul in front of her. Her hands both go up. If you watch her play D, she's straight up on defense.
McKenna Johnson with it. I'm sorry, this Megan Gallagher. Now Johnson. Going to skip it over to Collins. Drops it home.
Coach
Nice
Richmond
cut.
might want to take a timeout here and get them
Four early points for Cassidy Collins. Tigers up here early. 8-0.
Not sure who that was on.
We'll get it when it goes up on the board.
I think it might have been Gallagher. Yeah, Gallagher, her first.
Want to remind you that our clock is unofficial. Should be 8-0, but sometimes we get a little lag. We're on the Wi-Fi system here at the school, and sometimes the clock might have a little issue. We can adjust it up here if we need to, I think, Nate. Here we go. Medora inbound here.
Hayden, only a freshman.
Yeah, Hayden's got a terrific future here in basketball. A lot of young players on this floor today. Hayden skips it back outside. That was a good outside, and popped home by Iris Island. So that was good. That was a good read by Medora. She went in and got it. Baker went in and got it back outside because Gruber was parked down there. And they're going to call a little turnover there. I don't like those calls. I mean, how's that affect anything? Medora kicks it back outside. KK Wills got bumped from behind. Now Wills gets it inside, puts it up left-handed. Gruber with another rebound. Dick Layton will count all those rebounds. He'll let you know. Dick down back on official stat duty. 8-2. On the take now is Gallagher, puts it up, got fouled. Fast and furious action here.
Yeah,
we haven't had a chance to even queue up any of the replays Nate's been trying to get involved with because we haven't had any stoppages in the action. Calvin Mason doing a great job on our camera. Dick and Tom down on the floor. Gary and I here with you. Nate running the production to all the ships at sea. Glad you could join us here for a holiday basketball. Doubleheader, varsity action. Bulldogs looking to come in, bite the Tigers. So far, the Tigers have been roaring, 8-2. Wills going to get it inside.
Nice pass.
And Iris Island went up and got fouled. This will be her second trip to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 on her last trip.
It was a nice dish inside by K.K. Willis on there.
Having a little trouble with our replay. So Groover's going to step out. She got the early foul. So far, so good. Taylor Takatsu checks in. So far, a little trouble at the free throw line here for the Bulldogs. Come the Tigers. Kylie Nichols. Nichols usually comes in hum chucking, hum firing. We've seen her come off the bench, Gary, and fire him up and knock him down. On cue.
You called it.
On cue for Kylie. She's got great confidence in her shot. Medore, nice drive. Medore home.
Nice job by Hayden Medore.
11-4, Tigers early. Left side now held out there by Gallagher. Gallagher, nice inside. Went to Nichols. She didn't get that one. She got a little bit underneath.
Iris Ireland got a piece of that to stop that layup.
Wills. Kicks it over. Island drops it home. Nice look by Island.
Great assist by Hayden Medore also. Had her head up. Beautiful bounce pass to the left.
Nichols looks left side. Now she's going to reverse it inside off the wing. Back over here. Good shot for Gallagher. She's going to just come up a little short on it. Medore with it. Medore looks ahead. Gets it to Baker. Baker back out. Island goes. Puts it glass. No. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Whose ball? It's going to stay. No, it's going to go Tigers.
Both teams really getting up and down the floor here. It's first quarter.
Piper Lavoie, number 5, checks in. Emily Grady also coming in here for the Tigers, number 24. Comes the Tigers on the take. Lavoie out high. Held out there by Brown. Back inside. Got swatted away by Medore and out of bounds. .321. You can see the clock. Tommy Ketchin's running that down for us. I want to thank Tom for his work with the JV game. We're on the camera for that game. Brown kicks it back outside. Brown had a high shooting game last time too. Collins has got 4 points. That one's going to go a little bump around. They let it go. Greenhall's in the game now, number 12. She's got it. She's going to swoop in, put it off the glass. It won't go. Greenhall's a good-looking freshman, Gary.
Yeah, she is. Does a great job underneath for this Halldale team. We've seen her 2 or 3 different games this season.
Gary just knocked his roster down to the...
Well, that's what these recliners will do.
We have new chairs up here we got to get used to. Gary's got a backup set ready to go. Comes in the Tigers, tough one on the line, and good defense there on the inbounds. Tigers fall back in half-court D. K.K. Wills gets a couple of picks out. A roll, we're going to get a foul on Takatsu, I believe, underneath on the floor in the action before shooting, I believe. Yep, they've got it on the floor, as they should. Tigers ran out to a 8-0 lead. Little claw back here by the Dogs, 11-6 now. Island checks out. She's had a good start here for the Bulldogs. Rita Benoit in the game now. Got it back outside to Wills. Wills, crossover dribble. Got a lane. Got it tipped away. Some good defense inside by the Tigers. It was Emily Grady with the good D. Collins has got it. Looking for some help. She gets the help back outside by Brown. Brown off the front of the rim. Won't go. Cassidy Collins back outside. She's deep. That won't go.
Tigers letting them go from the outside here, trying to get some points on the board.
Aubrey Gilbert in the game. She got the rebound. Wills now. Kicks it outside here to Benoit. Rita Benoit surveys the scene. Gets it to Wills. KK on Grady. Kick back over and thrown to Lavoie. Now thrown ahead to Katsu. Still loose. Who's got it? It's a loose ball. Fought for. Wills got a piece of it. Got it to Benoit. Benoit going to get it to Gilbert. And here come the Bulldogs. Gilbert will dribble over. Hand it off to Medora. Bumps her a little bit, but Hayden okay. Hayden comes. Jump stop. Goes up. Puts it up. It would have counted had it gone. And to the free throw line goes the freshman Hayden Medora. Been stuck at 11-6 for a couple of minutes. This game be followed by the boys' game right on the same bat channel.
Hayden misses her first.
Of course, most of the people that get that Batman reference are already in the home, Gary, so.
Yeah. Hayden usually a real good foul shooter.
Go on to 2. Megan Gallagher with it here for the Tigers. Gallagher back outside. Grady got cut off. Katsu holds. Taylor got it inside. Got it back. Tigers looking for open 3 if they can get it. Lavoie back to Grady. Grady's got some room now. Was looking for the cut. Now they don't come out on her, so she puts it up. Collins with another rebound. Boy, Cassie's been busy on the boards so far tonight. But the lid is on both ways. Benoit right side now. Gilbert's going to fire one up. And that'll go out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball. Checking in here for the Gardiner Tigers comes Taylor Hawkins, number 4. So this game got off to a good flow, and now it's been a little disjointed.
Yeah, I think
offensively. Then both teams struggling a little bit offensively. Tigers break it. Comes Piper Lavoie ahead. Hawkins goes up. No. Comes back out. There's Collins with another board. That was one that was uncontested as the ball was on the floor. Looped out high here to Piper Lavoie. Defense will come now. He'll come out on Gallagher because she's a three-point threat out there. She got tipped away. That was some good defense there. Some good hands by Greenhalls.
Yeah, both teams playing great man-to-man defense.
They are. They're all
at each end of the court here. I mean, only seen 18 points in the game, and that tells you something.
But Tigers got out to that quick 8-0 lead. That came across here in a weird way to Piper Lavoie, and Piper got it halfway down. There's Collins on the board, won't go. And now the rebound came down, and comes Medora with it. Medora quickly dribbles outside, skips it here to Benoit. Benoit's going to go in the paint. She's in the paint, kicks it back outside here. Gilbert's going to launch one from outside and hits it. Aubrey Gilbert.
2 for Aubrey.
2-point game now. Megan Gallagher way outside to Collins. Won't go. Tigers have been launching threes without a lot of success. So, a fast-paced first period, a 2-point game, 11-9. You see the score, the home Tigers over the visiting Bulldogs. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
We're back here at Gardiner Area High School at Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Rob Munson, Gary Verhill, Calvin Mason doing our cam, and Nate Munson running the Starship Munzing Media today. Dick Layton down. And
Good to see Nate back.
yeah, Nate, we had to call Nate out of the bullpen. You see our next game's coming up here. Well, Tuesday's game is tonight, so nothing tomorrow. And you see, will be Wednesday, another doubleheader for us, as we'll be over there for the Richmond middle school games over at Halldale, and then back here for the big rival game, Coney Gardner girls basketball here Wednesday night.
And that should be a real good game right there, Coney Gardner girls.
We'll have the JV game, of course, with camera-only coverage here, and then we'll be back full bore. On the take, Groover's back in. She spins up and drops it halfway down. We've seen about 4 or 5 of those. Look like they're going to drop home, and they just have not gone. Will's going to launch a long-range one, and Groover did a good job not to foul as Iris was underneath. Iris goes up through the trouble, and on the take now is Brown. No, follow, nice.
You know, that's what I like about these Tiger girls. When they get a break like that, they've got 2 or 3 always following. I've noticed that the last 2 games
It was
here.
Johnson on the follow, and Groover just went right straight up that time. Groover picked up the early foul. Been good sense. They threw it in her feet. Groover is tangled up inside with Baker. And Groover comes in, gets bumped. That's going to be on Island. We're having a little trouble with replay today, so we're going to try to get that worked out at halftime. We're using our backup computer, so may have to make some adjustments on that, as we already had games at Halldale today, so we had 2 full setups going here. Gallagher picks up a dribble, loops it into Groover, give and go.
Nice idea.
A little bit deep, popped outside by Johnson, no, rebound Baker. Both parents were tremendous athletes here at Gardner Area High School. Iron goes up, that's a good job.
That's the defense I was talking about. Right?
Just a straight up defense. I finished the thought on Baker. Mother Kelly, an excellent field hockey player, Coach McNally, and now coaching at Halldale. Father Benny was a terrific wrestler and great football player for me here at Gardner High School. That's one of the things about this Halldale Gardner thing. You get a lot of parents that involved. Teardrop home there for Groover. Got a nice donation from the Groover family again today, and the grandfather over in England's watching. He says, you're teaching him a lot of basketball, Mr. Verhill. He's watching over in England. Yeah. Gary's...
That's where my ancestry is from. Wales. Belgium, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Will's going to pop it outside. That's going to be a high rebound, ripped away, and it's going to stay Bulldog basketball. Good play by Megan Gallagher, but couldn't keep it in. Some changes coming in. Greenhalgh will come back in. Medora back in. Lily Platt in the game, too, number 4. Lily, a junior. Comes back to Wills. Tipped away, back outside. Lily Platt hands it off to KK Wills, and KK says, set it up, ladies, let's go. She picks up her dribble, needs some help. Tries to get into Greenhalgh. She does. She goes left-handed. Pretty move. Groover was basket defender and didn't get a piece of it. That's tipped ahead. That's a beautiful feed inside, but McKenna Johnson got just a little bit deep on that one. Medora now. She goes to town. Reach in there, that time across the body. It's going to be a foul there called on Savannah Brown. 15-9 Tigers.
We haven't heard from Savannah tonight, have we? Downtown?
No.
Savannah Brown.
No, we haven't. She was downtown the other night. That's the last game we did here. Medora, good in the first one. Hayden sure plays like an upperclassman, doesn't she?
She certainly does.
I mean,
yeah.
she's good.
She's the floor general out there for the Bulldogs.
It's a good feeling when you're a coach and you've got a freshman that plays like an upperclassman, going to be around for a few years. And here's another one right here.
She's also a very good student, too. That's probably one of the most important.
Well, one of the things Coach Richmond pointed out, he had like 98% of his team. 98% of the team, Gary, on the honor roll, I think is what he posted on social media. 15-10. 5:05 left. Mind you, our clock is unofficial. Nate's running it up here now, so we had a little trouble with the downstairs Wi-Fi system that we are running on. Can't depend on Wi-Fi, Gary. Let me teach you that right now here in your great technology life. Wi-Fi is like a lot of those things that are good in technology. When they work, and when they don't, they drive you crazy. 1 of 2 for Gruber.
I don't really have to worry about that.
No, you don't. I thought Wi-Fi was a spaceship. Right side now. Good movement here. Greenhall's got it across from the door. Going to kick it outside. Platt, Greenhall, nice move, but she must have changed pivot feet, and that's the call. 16-10. Tigers take it left side. They'll kick it out. That was tipped from behind by Wills. Good defense and good stick-to-itiveness. And Gruber's got the rebound. She's going to get fouled going back up with it. Greenhalgh, I think, is going to get called on her second foul.
Yeah, that's the thing about Lizzie is she can get you in foul trouble. You know, you think you're going to block a shot and just end up on top of her.
She gets me in foul trouble, Gary. Will I have to sit out and then you have to take over the play-by-play? What if she gets me 5 fouls, then you take over? I have to go?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
$18-10. Mador with it. Goes in the corner now to Lexi Rideout in the game. Back outside. Tigers on the break. They got somebody ahead of the pack. Can they get it there? They do. Up in Savannah Brown for 2. So that was a good take by Savannah. Well, we've had a lot of people that have made donations to us, and we want to recognize all the fine folks. We've got a couple of different. I had to make 2. We had so many people that had donated. I had to make a second donation scroll here if our titler is working here. We certainly thank all the folks that have donated to us in the course of the last what we've been doing this probably about a month since we started. This is the second list of people that we wanted to thank, and several people multiple times that they have donated. I know Lizzie's mom usually donates every game that we do, and certainly we're very thankful. And this helps us to do some more games, and hopefully we'll be able to extend into the, I guess they're calling it the late winter season here. So we'll have volleyball from Gardiner Area High School coming up. I don't believe that Halldale sponsors volleyball, but Gardiner has a full-fledged great. You can donate at munsingmediasports.com. There's a little donate button there, and we thank you for any contribution, big or small, that you can make as we attempt to bring you these games during the tough COVID times right into your living room. Rideout's going to get it across the Wills, back outside to Medora. Rideout now, she's got Groover on her, so Halldale be in good patience, says Coach, right down below us. Tigers in a zone, Gary?
Yeah, they've gone into a zone here, and you can see what Halldale's got to try to work the ball inside, but they're not going to unless they get somebody down on that baseline.
Shot didn't go in, but I think Coach Richmond's happy with the set they had, and they got a good quality little baseline pop, but didn't get home. 3:39 left here before the half, 20-10, Tigers.
Yeah.
Wills.
It's pretty hard to beat the Tigers the way they set up here. Would you see Collins and Gruber down underneath? And
Yeah, they really.
You're not going to get much inside.
And that's the basket defender there, and they've got 2. Collins is a good basketball defender as well. You saw that very clearly.
Two smart defenders.
Gruber going up straight up in the air. Rideout took it to her, got blocked, and then on the return exchange, she shuffled her feet. Lavoie's going to get it right side. Now dish to Gruber. It's down in their feet. They'll fight for it, and they'll get a tie-up. Gilbert's down there for the Bulldogs. Good job by Aubrey Gilbert. Aubrey just a freshman as well, so several times you see 3 freshmen out there when you got Greenhalghs, Medora, and Gilbert out there as freshmen, and a very strong 8th grade class coming in behind them, Gary. The future is really bright here for Halldale girls basketball, that's for sure. Tigers staying in that zone effectively. Iris Island laid it underneath, drew the foul. Moira O'Connor in the game, number 10 for the Bulldogs. I believe that's her first appearance in the game tonight. Tigers have doubled up the Bulldogs so far, but we'll see if Iris Island can chip into that. Won't go. Groove another rebound. Dick Layton will have all the stats here, and Groove is down, but she's back up. Lavoie thought about it. Now Gruber comes late.
Well,
all open.
Wide open. I'm really impressed with the way the Gardner girls are moving the ball the last 2 or 3 games. You know, they're up the floor, they're quick.
Well, it really helps if you press the attack, Gary, even if it doesn't result in a fast break. Lavoie with a tip. Piper goes in, lays it up, won't go. Rebounds fought for. O'Connor got a piece of it, now Medora. Hayden, she's got Gruber. She's going to stop and pop. Good choice off the glass and home. That's a really good decision to make here for Hayden Medora. She saw Gruber inside. Gruber turned to go run inside, get position, and then Medora pulled up and glassed one home. 22-12. Got something off the ball. Got a hook, I think. They got Gilbert. We'll wait and see. Lexi right up on the foul.
Hey, we want to say hello to Andrea Creamer.
Yeah, and all our fans out there. Got a lot of folks probably watching here, both sides. Sam Shaw. Sam just had shoulder operation, so hope that's going well for Sam. Oh, somebody's down. Gruber's down. Grady to Gruber. She holds. Spins. No. And out of bounds, so stay Tiger ball. Yeah, so Sam, we hope you're recovering from that shoulder operation you had. Comes in, Collins. No, rebound. Yes.
Good job by Cassidy Collins.
I've got Collins for 6 or 8 points. Dick will know and let us know at halftime. Gilbert. Going to pop it from the corner. Won't go. Dick, you got the number on Cassie Collins, Dick?
8. 8 points.
8 points, Dick? Okay, your mic's up, Dick.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Dick's sending us hand signals.
Doing hand signals.
He's doing hand signals, yeah. We moved him off of smoke signals because he almost burned the gym down using the smoke signals last game. So. 24-12. Grady's going to hold. A little give and go inside,
a little travel.
And a little travel, a little bump in there caused the travel. Stay with us at halftime. Dick will have the Dick Layton halftime show. Tigers stay in the zone. Medora trying to penetrate and kick. She does. Gets it inside to Gilbert. That's fluff and nutted around and last off the Tigers. I think it went off Taylor Takatsu.
Boy, Taylor's really progressed here as the season's gone along. I remember her first game up to Halldale. It was really new to her at this pace.
Yep.
But boy, the last 3 games she's done a great job, especially underneath, helping out Cassidy Collins or whoever may be setting out, like with Lizzie setting out. She's in there and she's a force underneath.
Yeah, she's 5'8", and she plays a physical game. Gilbert, she's hit one from there. She got 2. Good pop out for Aubrey Gilbert. She's having a terrific first half. Back-to-back shots there, and that one is an accident. All you can do is smile about that, says McKenna Johnson. McKenna says, this game's hard enough without you throwing the ball at my head. 24-14. Tigers by 10. But a chance to get it into single digits, and we're going to get a block outside. And that's going to go against the Bulldogs. Went against Gilbert. Takatsu with it here. Countdown coming. Popped outside. Takatsu, no, and out of bounds with the buzzer going. So we played one half of basketball. A 10-point lead for the Tigers, 24-14. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Clayton at halftime and some other thoughts at halftime when we come back after this.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Started in 2019 by the Corliss family in Pittston, Corliss Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road on the right off State Highway 27, Corliss Gravel Pit is committed to providing our customers with an outstanding product at a fair price. We offer a wide variety of products for all your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available, and we offer discounts on large quantities as needed.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
We're back here at the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. We'll bring in Dick Clayton for the halftime stats. Dick?
Okay, Rob. 5-2 Gardiner against 3-4 Halldale. Good game out there. Gardiner's got the 24-14 lead. Show how we got there. Gardiner had 9 in the first period, 14 in the first period, to 9 for Halldale, and then 10-5 in the second period. We'll go to Halldale first. Chris Ireland missed 4 foul shots out there, but she did have 2 baskets for 4 points. Hayden Medore running the offense has 2 baskets, 2 fouls for 6, and Aubrey Gilbert 2 baskets for 4 their 14 points. Only 3 in the scoring department. Gardiner's led by Cassie Collins. I missed a 3 when I told you she had 8. She does have 11 points. She's got 4 baskets and 3 fouls for 11 points, and she's got 5 rebounds out there. Savannah Brown off the bench with 2 baskets for 4. Downtown Savannah Brown, I should say. And as usual, Lizzie Gruber with 9 points out there. She has 2 fouls on her. Takatsu has a couple fouls. Savannah Brown 1. McKenna Johnson 1. Piper Lavoie 1. On the other side of the ledger, Lexi Rideout has 2 fouls trying to guard Lizzie Gruber. Aubrey Gilda off the bench has 2 fouls. 1 for KK Wills, 1 for Greenow, and 1 for Ireland. A usual good scorer out there. KK Wells has been held scoreless by Gardner, so that's a factor right there. In the turnover department, Halldale has 9 turnovers. Gardner has 6. And we got a decent game at halftime, 24-14 in favor of the Gardner Tigers.
Okay, thank you, Dick. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Second half action coming up here after these messages.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
At Gardner Apothecary, we offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service of an independent business. We are your source for all your pharmaceutical needs, offering conventional prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and more. We call our customers by name. We care about you, your health, and meeting all your pharmaceutical and medical supply needs at our locally owned pharmacy. We live here, and we are committed to providing the very best care and customer service to our neighbors. Gardner Apothecary, the way pharmacy should be.
Gardner Apothecary! Yay! Got it! Got it!
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
Hi, my name is Shayna Epperson, and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports, Inc., and we operate out of Gardner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal cores, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at aysincinfo@gmail.com.
We're back here just and set to go here. You see Richmond at Halldale. That'll be tomorrow. Well, be Wednesday. No games tomorrow. We moved tomorrow's games to today. That's why we're here. Tigers, if you're just joining us, they're in the white shirts. There's Collins
Good effort by Cassidy Collins right there.
Yeah, 13 points now for Cassidy. As Dick told you at the half, she had 11, including a 3. She's been the high scorer for the Tigers. If you're just joining us, Halldale, the dark uniforms. Tigers in the whites. Tigers jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Halldale came back. But we're at 26-14 now. So Brown kicks it back out to Gruber. She's way outside. Puts it up and saved and into the hands of Baker. Wills. KK surveys the scene, gets her teammates set. Platt now. Lilly over to Baker. Baker takes a baseline, stops, kicks it back outside. That's right in the passing lane.
Good defense.
Megan Gallagher got it ahead. Boy, that's a good hustle play coming back, and Island got back, and Iris made a good defensive play too. But it'll be Tiger ball. Megan Gallagher comes in high here to Brown. Brown puts it up and home. 2-point basket for Brown. Nice catch and release that time, Gary.
That was
no hesitation.
You watch Savannah shoot, and you'll see some excellent form when ball leaves her hand.
Her mom, Stacy, was a terrific player. My grandmother watching Christine, she's a great fan of ours and great supporter of ours, along with Stacy and many of the families. As we said, we thank everybody who's made a contribution to us, a donation. KK got a good look at one, but couldn't K-gun it home. Right down to Lizzie's shin bones. That's a tough place. That's a long reach for Lizzie.
It's funny you mentioned shin bones. Do you think these kids know what a shin? What now? Geez, now I forgot what I was going to tell you, Ron.
No, I think you'd forget what you were going to say, Gary. I don't know if they. Gary was bragging.
Floor burn. Jesus. These kids nowadays don't know what a floor burn is.
Medora inside. That was a good take by Lily Platt. She'll go and she'll shoot. Gary was bragging up this new brain medicine he's taking there for memory and all that. I said, what do they call it? He goes, I don't remember. I'm telling you. Lily Platt, the junior. Such a young team, this Halldale team, too. Huh?
Yes, it is, yeah.
You know, I'm hoping we're going to continue even when we get back to normal types of play, Gary, with fans in and all that. And, you know, our streaming's proved very popular, and the streaming everybody's doing around the state has been so popular that, you know, we're hoping we'll continue to cover Halldale sports. And it's been a great year so far for us. We covered a lot of the activities in the fall and every single dribble so far this winter. And love to be able to follow this team going forward.
Yeah, they give us a very good setup up there. We've done it for a few years, and this year's been fabulous, I think. I really, my high is watching these two schools play each other.
Yeah, you were proposing this for years and years. Every year you'd come on and say, geez, you know, Halldale and Gardiner, they should play. Now, I don't know what will happen next year once they move back into regular time of play, but maybe even just a Christmas round-robin type tournament. That's a good give and go. And there's Cassidy Collins. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. She's inside. Gruber now. It's going to spin around, put it up and home. That's indefensible right there. You can't defend Lizzie on that move right there. When she gets it in the paint and she keeps the ball high and spins it and twirls it home. Chris Ranslow and his team across the way. The Halldale boys are in the bleachers. It's good to see. We haven't seen any teams. Kelsey Cormier in the game. Ball went out of bounds. Kelsey couldn't quite corral it. Tigers have doubled up the Bulldogs. You see it, 30-15. Clock all working fine, Nate? Yep. So our clock seems to be working. The Wi-Fi came back to life. Probably had a cup of coffee, Gary, at halftime. It's all set, just like me. Comes Savannah. She's going to pop one outside and foul. Was she outside the three there again?
I don't think so.
I think it's going to be two shots. We'll see. All net. Savannah's going to get another one here. Savannah rolls it home. Savannah's got a nice shooting touch, and she gets that shooter's roll a lot of the time. Left side now, Cormier's going to launch one from downtown off the rim. Looked good from the launch, but didn't go. Come the Tigers, Megan Gallagher. Megan. Left side now here to McKenna Johnson. Johnson inside. Collins dropped it, got it back outside. Now she's got to get out of the paint. She does. And out of bounds. Tigers lost the ball. It was Megan Gallagher losing the handle of that one. See the Halldale boys heading in to change up for the game.
That should be a good matchup, too.
Yep.
Stay with us.
Platt kicks it back outside, tipped away. Kenna Johnson in the passing lane.
Yeah, I think this defense the Tigers have gone into this end of the second quarter and starting out this half has bothered Halldale a little bit. They're unable to get anything inside at all.
KK Wells, there they go inside. Now back outside to Cormier. She's going to launch it. No. Platt, Lily steps through nicely, but didn't get home. Tigers got a release. Brown.
Ooh.
And she got attacked by Medora. Medora, good sportsmanship, helps her up there. Hayden just playing hard like she does. Tigers, with a command of the boards, Gary, you can see what the Tigers are doing. You've mentioned it before. What they like to do is they'll release one of the guards there, and if you don't get somebody back, they're running down the floor on you.
Yeah, they've got 3 quick guards right out here on the floor right now, and a couple other with Gallagher sitting on the bench right now, and she's another one. And when they get that ball off the basket, they're getting it out. That's the proper way to do it.
Greenhall's back in the game. KJ, as we told you, the 5'11 freshman. KK Wolves brings it up. Tigers in that zone again that they've had some good success with. Kick back outside. Medora thought about the shot.
That's causing problems too.
Little shuffle there. Tigers have stretched this out a little bit. LeBoy couldn't control it as was behind her. It wasn't Piper's fault there as that one got away from her as she zigged it, zagged. KK Woe's going to jump stop. Greenhall's back outside to Cormier. Cormier, no, and Gruber gets defended inside by Rita Benoit. The sophomore. Rita plays hard and she's feisty. Halldale inbounds to Wills. Cormier's got it back over to Wills. Comes inside, Greenhalls. She's trying to go, kicks it, Medora, and 3-second violation called. Got to credit that to the defense of the Tigers inside with Gruber. She can.
It's just causing all kinds of problems, outside, inside, and all around the foul line.
Halldale won the first matchup between these two teams over at Halldale. It was a 56-50 win. That game was nip and tuck all the way. Nice cut inside. The boy goes up, gets fouled. Piper dips and shoots. Won't go. She chases on the rebound, but comes to Rita Benoit. Rita, good job. Gets it back. And now they get it in the hands of Wills. So KK surveys that zone defense by the Tigers, and we'll see how they choose to attack it. They come back inside. Greenhalls kicks it back outside to Benoit. Benoit with a little penetration goes up high and out. And there's the release by the Tigers. Ahead of the pack is Brown. Brown goes. She gets fouled, and she'll shoot 2. 2:50 left here. We're in third quarter action. Another game coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stay right on this bat channel, and we'll bring you the next game after about it's about 20 minutes. They clear the floor. They got to do a little sanitation, and then they bring the kids out for a 15-minute warm-up. So it's about 20 minutes between games. We'll keep this right up. Put the Munson Media graphic up there probably for you, and we'll get going. Here comes Collins back in the game.
What this defense for the Tigers is doing is it's almost taking a Halldale player right out of the game on offense, because they've got to worry about the guard for the Tigers that's breaking here for off the rebound, because if there is a shot, Gruber's usually getting the shot or the rebound and hitting the guard long breaking. I mean,
well, that's a great that's a great point, Gary, and folks can see that very well at home here, as they've been able to release. A lot of times it's been Brown or McKenna Johnson. Now we got traffic jam there, and that's a tough one for KJ to take there. She's going to take the travel call, but not her fault. Coach Richmond coaching the kids up. Right down below us, Tigers, nice preset play back outside. Here's Collins again. Will she get another one? No. Rita Benoit. Rita hesitates, thought about it. Now she's going to kick it over to the right side. This is Emma Soul now in the game. And Soul's in the game, and I see Rideout, I think, in the game. No, that's O'Connor. I'm sorry, number 10. Takatsu, right in the passer lane.
Nice job. Ooh.
Greenhalgh goes, got her rebound, got fouled. Megan Gallagher, right down below us, set to check in. Taylor Hawkins, also set to check in for the Tigers. I think Coach Grace just about played everybody, I think. Yeah. Hawkins, Lavoie, Collins.
Yeah, I think everybody.
Nichols, Takatsu, Brown, Johnson, Gallagher, Grady, and Gruber all played today. And that's not atypical for Coach Gray. Gets a lot of kids always involved, and kids go in, play hard. And
well, if you know Coach Gray's teams, if you feel familiar with them, they're always go 8-9 deep every year. So this team is exceptional.
It's a good take by Nichols, but didn't get it home. Numbers here. Benoit. They'll get it ahead here to Medore. Medore swoops in and home. Nice finish by Medore.
Halldale's going to try to cause a few turnovers here with a little more pressure on him.
And they've got a foul call. Yeah, I think that's a good strategy by Coach Richmond, Gary.
Yes, it is. At this point right here in the third quarter, to see if he can.
Yeah, the Tigers, a tough team to press, aren't they, with the ball handlers? Yeah. I mean, you've got Brown and Johnson and Gallagher, terrific ball handlers, and Groover's a good ball handler as well, and just about everybody out there handles the ball well, so that makes it a tougher team to press. Collins thinks about it inside. She gets doubled. A little trap defense going on here. Comes a weak side cut by Nichols. Smartly brings it out. They've got a 3 launched up there. That's a good take there by Megan Gallagher. That's a good shot for her. She's over talking to Dick Layton, checking in on her stats, you saw her, and seeing how she was doing.
A nice follow on that shot, though. May have given her another chance at that basket.
Dick, what'd you say to Megan down there?
Good save.
Good save. Back outside to Benoit. Medore kicks it inside to Gilbert. Gilbert's had an effective game, Gary. Hit a couple of buckets early on, had 4 points in the first half on those baseline pops. That time she almost got another one.
I'm sure Joey fed her breakfast this morning full of
Collins with a good launch outside. Grady with a good muscle rebound inside. Emily's feisty and got knocked down, but scrapes herself back up here. So 45.3 seconds left. We'll take a look at our games here tomorrow. We've had it up a few times, but we haven't run it through here. We'll take a look at the games that we've got coming up on Wednesday, I should say. We've got a middle school doubleheader. The Richmond boys heading over. They'll take on Halldale in a middle school game. And then we've got the big rival game Wednesday night as the Coney Rams will be in here to take on your Gardiner Tigers JV action. We'll have a camera cover of that video only, and then on regular full-blown production for the varsity game. Here's the Coney Rams will swoop into Tiger Town. Be their first matchup of the season. Yeah, we'll stay right on the air, Nate, at the quarter break. We've got a special thing we want to do, and if you look up on your production, Nate, you'll see a picture that we want to put up and talk about. Comes back outside. There's Nichols. She puts it up. It was funny in the first half when Kylie came in. I said, Kylie usually comes up shooting, and she banged in a three off the glass. Benoit, nice swoop move there, and lays it up and in. Nice play. Rita Benoit, the sophomore. Gallagher got it to Collins. Tigers in no hurry, nor should they be. Gallagher penetrates, kicks it inside to Collins. She goes up, won't go, but she got a rebound, almost a self-pass. She's got a third shot, a fourth shot, and finally at the buzzer, what are they going to say? I don't think we'll have a jump ball. I think we'll just say quarter's over. So, but the quarter being over, Gary, we want to make note of a very special person, very special family here in Tiger Town, Gary.
Yeah, Rob, as soon as you can.
Yeah, Nate's working on getting the
yeah,
picture
I'd like
up.
to talk with you a little bit about this family here, and especially Mike Stebbins, for those of you who know him. Mike is like a brother to me, and we're asking for your prayers out there for Mike. He's battling pancreatic cancer, and if you know Mike, he is taking it very well. Mike was a fantastic athlete here at Gardiner High School. He graduated in 1971. He went on to Miami-Dade College down in Miami to play baseball on a scholarship. But he came back, he made a decision that he wanted Donna more than he did baseball. His wonderful wife, who I love very much. Both of them are like a brother and sister to me. And Munzing Media is asking for all of you to please send the family prayers. They have been very supportive of Gardiner Athletics. Mike's oldest granddaughter out here is on the court here tonight.
And just scored a basket,
Yeah,
Gary. You were looking at your notes.
You talk about prayers.
That's amazing right there, huh?
Yeah. So everybody in Gardiner knows Mike, and Halldale knows Mike, and it's a sad, sad thing, and it's a hard thing being a friend of such a nice guy.
Yeah, Mike and Donna both in the family, and
you got his whole family with Luke and Karen and Jordan and Ellie, and they just had a new granddaughter. And all we're asking is your thoughts and prayers for the family and for Mike, who's taking this very well. He's battling pancreatic cancer, so we know how difficult it is, but he's a battler, he's a fighter, and we just want to send those thoughts out to you.
Thank you, Gary. And in case you didn't get the reference, his granddaughter, Taylor Takatsu, scored as Gary was going through some of that.
I wasn't even looking
I know
at the
you
floor.
weren't. I know you weren't. Taylor with it now, back outside to Grady. Takatsu inside to Groove, a nice feed and nice spin move, and Lizzie drops it home. Savannah. Savvy Brown had to go out. So I'm seeing people referring to her as Savvy, so we'll try to do that too. Yeah, if you know the kid's nickname and they like to be called that, let us know that online. And
yeah, we try to do the best we can, and most of the name problems would be mine. I'll take blame for that because I take care of all this stuff. So.
Yeah, once we get into it a little bit, we're usually pretty good. Gary does a great job getting all the rosters, and he's found a new tormentor doing these middle school games. It's hard to come by those rosters. Popped outside and home, hit by Kayla Lee. Kayla Lee for 3. Gallagher's going to launch a 3. That won't go. Rebounds coming deep. Back outside to Grady, over here to Gallagher. Gallagher thought about it. Groover's trying to get position inside. Comes back out to Johnson. She goes. Good drive. Groover came in, kept it alive, but knocked it out. It'll be black ball. Hayden Radoa back in the game. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Tigers have extended the lead. Got off to that 8-0 start. Halldale came back in. But the Tigers have had this pretty much in hand the whole game, and a lot of it was fed off this defense, and they've controlled the boards as well. But Lily Platt would have put back for 2. And now comes the pressure. Gruber got snuck from behind. Medor with a nice play. Hayden, a good heads-up play, rushed back and knew that she had a chance at the steal. Kick back out. Medor thought about it. She shuffled, I think.
Yeah, she did shuffle a little there.
Yeah. KK says, and I hit it. You see KK going, oh boy. We can't see because they have masks on, but we can tell by her eyes are lit up, so you know she's smiling underneath it. KK's a great competitor, Gary. I love watching her play.
These are all nice girls.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to meet them with the association of friends that I have at Halldale.
Cassie Collins with a nice tip to herself. Cassie's been outstanding here.
Nice give and go. That was a beautiful play by Lizzie.
Back inside, Megan cut to the basket. Megan Gallagher got the easy lay-in for the Tigers, 42-25. Lily Platt, she's come on here in the second half.
Yes, she has.
Dick Layton have the official unofficial tally, as we like to call it. Comes Grady.
Oh,
wide open. Another
there.
nice look here as all the pressure gets sucked in all over to Lizzie, and Lizzie's a great passer. That time she connected with McKenna Johnson. McKenna said, woo, thank you.
You know, they're so worried about her be standing out there on the foul line that they're trying to almost double team her out there, which is leaving somebody wide open underneath.
Tigers release again, but Medor being feisty. She went right on Lizzie, and Lizzie swat-a-rammed it. We had Coach Morong in to do some of the games and stuff like that, and I just asked him about Lizzie. He's, he's got a great eye for talent, the head coach at Central Maine Community College. He's very complimentary on the totality of Lizzie's game. Like you are, Gary, it's seeing it as a coach like you do, the different things that she does on the floor, not just the, that she's tall and can, go over the kids, but, her footwork, her moves, her defensive abilities. So he's quite high on her. And she really helps on the press break, too, because you can throw up and over to her, and that time it got away from the Tigers.
Well, one thing I attribute to her is, and I'm sure we don't know, we're not at school, but I'm sure she's an excellent student, and it rolls right over to the basketball court because you can see her mind is thinking one step ahead of everything.
These Gardiner kids are really good students as well.
As well as the Halldale students.
A lot of smart kids out on that floor, Gary. You and I both coached, and we both know that when you have smart teams, you typically have teams that are a lot less troublesome for the coach because you don't have to worry about the academic end of things. Iris Island back in the game here. She'll come in for Lily Platt. Lily had a good second half. Iris had that bad high ankle sprain. She's still got a brace on that ankle. That was early in the season, so she missed some time and came back. And now she's getting back into her game, which is a really, really good game. So we'll see more of her ability coming forth as we continue to cover nice back cuts. Gilbert went up, didn't get it. That's a nice patent at half-court play there. Gallagher tried to get it right through, and Gilbert said, "I'll take it." Aubrey plays a physical game. Gary does. Aubrey Gilbert.
She does. She certainly does.
And she's still young. She's still a puppy in a sense, you know.
Still a freshman.
So,
yeah.
as we said, this is a very young team. I mean, the three, you know, we keep talking about Greenhalls and Medora and Gilbert as freshmen, and not many seniors at all on that team.
There isn't any.
So it's a great building year for the Bulldogs and for the Tigers, because it's a building year for everybody. Everybody can bring kids along and play the whole bench like you've seen the Tigers do. Collins is down. Collins is the only senior for the Tigers. So, you know, get a basketball game out here, Gary, with one senior on the floor.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that she's going to fill her shoes, but Taylor Takatsu is going to move in there in that place for Cassidy next year, and probably won't skip a beat underneath there. Taylor does a good job. She just needs some playing time.
Back up off the glass and home. That was Iris Island. Yeah, Stacy Brown doing a little mothering. I don't see any training activity down there, Stacy. It looks like everybody's okay on the bench. Held back outside now. Popped down there by Lavoie. Collins with another rebound. That was a good block by Gilbert, I think. Came with a beauty, but got a little body. A lot of that offensive rebounding is Warner, right? Warner. You want the ball. You want it.
Seriously, it is, Rob.
Get in position. You always talk to me about how Art Warren, the great coach here of Gary's teams back in the day, coached Gardiner High School basketball up through the, I believe it was the 1974 season. And
Art had
we'll stay right here, and we've had all our sponsor ads, so we're in good shape there.
Art had, I don't know if they have them anymore. I've been to a practice for years, but rebounding rims. And he would spend, you know what a rebounding rim is?
Yeah, you put it up.
Well, that was Art's big thing, and you would, half your practice was learning how to follow a shot, for one thing, and also reading the ball off the rim. So I'm serious. Little guys like me were able to rebound using the proper techniques of rebounding and blocking out. And I don't think there was a better rebounder around a teacher than Art Warren on how to rebound.
Well, for years and years and years, Art Warren held the single game rebounding and season rebounding record for the University of Maine.
Right.
When he played up there in the 60s.
And Art was still young when I was in high school, and Art would get right in there and mix it with you. I was fortunate I was a guard, so I didn't have to get in there so too much.
Well, he played on some the semi-pro teams in the state of Maine, along with Dick Whitmore and some of those other guys. And what a fiery group! I heard some stories about those days.
Yeah,
wow.
That was.
Will's outside now. Tigers step up the pressure here. On the spin, Benoit got it back out to Medora. She got a good look at it, tipped around, and comes to Medora. Medora swoops in, left-handed, puts it up, gets fouled.
She'll go to the foul line again.
Stay with us post-game. The Dick Layton post-game report. So between games, we'll stay up with this. You may see us doing a little bit of testing, because we're going to see if we can get replay up and working on this new computer we have, and we haven't been able to use it this game because it was acting funky, but we're going to try to see if we can get replay working. So as you're watching the in between games, if things look, you see replay come up and stuff like that, it means we're working on that, trying to get that ready to go for the boys' game. It'll be about 20 minutes between games. 14-point lead. Gruber, Nichols holds right side. Tigers don't need to be in a hurry with a minute and a half left, and they may even work on this segment of their game. Gruber in underneath to Collins. Collins going to track it down. She gets it. Nichols. Tigers will hold outside with Brown. Good hustle play by Wills, but now we get a foul by Medor.
Well, if they're going to kill that time out front, they've got to have a little movement underneath there. They just got to give these guards some help out there.
I want to thank both administrations here at Gardiner, Chad Kempton and Nate Stubbard here at Gardiner, and Mark Tinkham and Chris Ranslow, who you see as the boys coach coming up, supporting our efforts to do the streaming, giving us a beautiful berth here. Good steal by Gruber. Can she get it? They're down on the floor and they're calling timeout. Can they get the timeout? They're going to get the jump ball. Hell ball. No jumps. No jumps even at the beginning of the game. Those of you who have been watching the games all season long know that. All right, back outside now to Rita Benoit. Rita swoops. Glass and home. Nice play by Rita Benoit on the follow. She had a high arcing shot up over the Tiger defenders. Nice finish by Rita. Rita's had a good game today.
Beautiful.
Nice break by the Tigers. And Gilbert on the foul. Coach Richmond saying help her up, scrape her up, knock her down, help her up. First one's no good. Brown will get a second one. One of two. And get a quick timeout. 38 seconds left. We'll stay right with it here. Tease the post-game report with Dick Layton come back on downstairs. He and Tom Catchings been helping us out down there at floor level. Calvin Mason doing our camera work. He'll be along here for the boys' game as well. Nate Munzing running the production here for us. We pulled Nate out of retirement today. We had 6 games to do today, so Nate came over to do that. And Gary Verhill, of course, joining me here.
Nate's a dad now, so he looked like a dad when he walked in.
Yeah. He's got a precocious 4-year-old.
And
who will be going to Halldale.
Well, yeah, going to be going to Halldale. You Halldale fans, if you think I'm a little partial here tonight because towards Gardiner, it's true. I literally dropped blood on this court.
You did.
But I have grandchildren that are coming up through the Halldale ranks.
Well, the cross-pollination of all the, like I said, all the different families is great stuff. I talked about the islands, Troy here. Will's outside, won't go. Out of bounds. And the Bakers. Both Gardiner families and athletes. Comes into Gruber. Nichols. No hurry now by McKenna Johnson. And Nichols got double, but she got rid of it. Tigers break it underneath Collins for 2. That's how you break it.
How many dribbles did you say?
That's right, yeah. Kylie Nichols did a good job there. A couple of times in trouble, was able to get back. Will's going to pop it in, out in a 3 at the buzzer for Will. So that'll make it a 48-36 final here in the girls' game. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Dick Layton will report on the final stats. We come back to Gardiner High School after this.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
See Tigers in their post-game meeting here, and want to make an announcement on the Caps of Pizza. We're going to continue to give those out, but when I got the original awards, Gary, I only got enough for the high school teams, and then they gave me the middle school schedules, but I didn't want to hold back on the middle school, so we've been giving them out. So I've got an email into Chad, the owner up there at Caps's, and we're going to try to pick up some more of those awards here going forward. So, Gary, Caps of Pizza player, we're going to give one to each school. I'll let you pick for the Gardiner Tigers.
I'll take Cassidy Collins. Thought she did a great job up and down the floor, underneath the boards, and I thought her defense was really superb out there, Rob.
And on the other side of the aisle, Rita Benoit will get the nod here for the Caps of Pizza player from the Halldale Bulldogs tonight. So we'll make good on those as we get those back in. I'm going to note that right off, and we'll make good on those. So let's go downstairs to Dick. Dick Layton, you ready for us, Dick?
Yeah, I didn't get the final score put down there. You got it for me?
Yeah, I got it, Dick. It's 48-36.
Yeah, okay.
Tigers.
I was missing a basket in there.
Okay. So apparently Dick's still tallying up there, trying to figure out that last basket. So we'll let you know that as soon as Dick's set there, he'll come right on the air, and we'll be getting ready for the boys' game here. They'll have a 15-minute warm-up. We'll keep this same feed up here for the course of the intermission here and the warm-up of the boys' game. And you don't have to go anywhere. Go get yourself a sandwich or something for supper. Come right back, and Gary and I will join you up here. How close are you, Dick, to tallying up? So why don't we take, Nate, why don't you get an ad queued up here? We'll take a quick little break here, and we'll let Dick finish the tally up down there, and then we'll come back and bring you the post-game stats here between games when we come back after this message.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people that's been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
We're back here. We see the boys taking the field, taking the court to warm up. We'll be going downstairs to Dick Layton as soon as Dick has got the final tally. Remind you that we've got some upcoming games here on Munzing Media. Nothing tomorrow as the storm's coming in, and the game that was going to be tomorrow, we're playing tonight. Wednesday, we'll have middle school boys action. That'll be taking place at 3:30 and 5 o'clock as Richmond will come in and take on the middle school boys over at the Penny Gymnasium. And at night, we'll have the JV game at 5 o'clock and then full coverage for the varsity game at 6:30 as the Coney Rams will be in to take on your Gardiner Tigers. I think Dick's ready downstairs. Dick, as soon as you're set, take it away.
Yeah, I goofed up. I had somebody's total not included, so.
Okay, well.
That'll happen.
That'll happen.
Okay. We'll go to Halldale first. It was 48-36 game. The Gardner led most of the way. Looked good out there. Hayden Medora led Halldale with 10 points. I hope you can hear me.
We got you.
6 for Kayla Lee. Greenlaw had a basket. 6 for KK Wells. There was one of the turning points there. Didn't score to the third period. And Aubrey Gilders had 4. And 6 for Ireland. And the player of the game for Halldale, Rita Benoit off the bench with 4. Little turnover situation out there for Halldale. They had 19. Gardner also had a few turnovers with 14. So we'll go to Gardner first. I concur with Gary and you, Rob, about the play of the game. Cassidy Collins with 16 points. Lizzie Gruber had 13. Savannah Brown off the bench with 13. 2 pieces for Johnson and Gallagher. Just a little editorial note. Lizzie Gruber, great on the give and go out there. She gave herself up 3 or 4 times, passing him into Collins and Savannah Brown and so forth for the assist on the give and go, and I think that's very good. And also another editorial on my part. When Gardner goes to the zone, it doesn't affect Lizzie Gruber so much. He doesn't collect the fouls on the zone as much, and I think that's a good factor.
Yeah, good point, Dick.
And Gardner had, as I mentioned, Gardner had 14 turnovers. Out of bounds scoring out there. Cassidy Collins with 16, Gruber with 13, and Savannah Brown with 13. And a bunch of rebounds for both Cassidy Collins and Lizzie Gruber. A good game for Gardner. Goes to 5-2 out there, 48-30 win, and Halldale goes to 3-5.
Thank you, Dick. So we'll take a break now, and about 11 minutes and a half left, and we'll be back for the boys' game after this. Audio 1 2 1 2 1 2. Audio 1 2 1 2. Got it? We welcome you here to the Johnny Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium for boys basketball, the second part of our doubleheader here today, actually the fourth game of the day for us here as Halldale getting set to take on the Gardiner Tigers, Gary.
Yeah, this should be another good one. We just saw the girls' varsities play, and that was a very competitive game with Gardiner winning it by, I think, 13 points. Tonight, this should be an excellent game also right here. These two teams have already met before this year, and the Halldale Bulldogs winning that one 54-41, and they come in here with a 4-2 record, coached by Chris Renslow. The Gardiner Tigers, under Aaron Toman, have a 1-5 record, still working at perfecting some skills and so forth. And
well, they picked up that big win at Halldale, a game you saw here in Munson Media from Halldale a couple Saturdays ago. That was the Tigers' win. So kind of a revenge game here for the Bulldogs.
Right.
I was just talking to assistant coach Eric Collins downstairs, and we talked about the, you know, how the weaving back and forth between Gardiner and Halldale. And of course, Eric, terrific basketball player here, and now he's assistant coaching at Halldale. He says he's expecting a barn burner. T.J. Wilson with the game-winning shot on Saturday against Mount Ararat. Will take the first shot of the game, and he'll bookend the game winner from last Saturday to the first shot of the game here. And TJ playing with great confidence. What a game he had the other night here, and what a game he put forth.
Yeah, the Tigers, if they're going to stay in this, they're going to have to control him. He had 4 threes the other night, and also 4 threes in the game before that. He's had 8 threes in the last 2 games.
Moore got his feet shuffling, and well, Tigers played with great confidence up there at Halldale in that game, and I think kind of caught the Bulldogs a little bit. But a big win by the Bulldogs against Mount Ararat, as we said, with the Wilson three-pointer to get the win. But Carter Bork had a great game up there. The sophomore, we got a pair of sophomore bigs in this game. Catchings for the Tigers, and Catchings has got it right here. He's going to spin in, put it up, won't go. Rebounds pulled down. That was a good takedown there by Max Byron. Good board. Stebbins for 2, Ian Stebbins. So good start here for the Bulldogs. Yeah. They're up 5-0 right out of the gate. So I think we got our replay back and working. So when we get a chance, we'll try to fire that up and see if the gods will help us out with that. Carl Adams is going to go, and Wilson's going to draw the iron, get the foul, first foul of the game. If you're just joining us, 48-36, girls game. Tigers over the Bulldogs in that one. Cassie Collins, I'll play with the game for the Tigers. Rita Benoit. And those will be IOUs until they get up there and get something. That's such a busy stretch of games. Like, get up there. Catchings. Tried to drill it inside, but stolen away by Wilson. Wilson has got Stebbins ahead, but he won't need it because he's going to launch. He does. Came right to Adams. Here comes Kyle on the take. Crossover dribble, kicks it back outside. Catching's a 3-ball. No, and out of bounds. President's Day was made for basketball. Usually we're at the Augusta Civic Center. Bork got it now. Cam goes inside to Wilson. Wilson's going to kick it back outside. Pop there. No, but underneath in great shape was Leach, but Jackson couldn't get it. Ketchum's got the rebound. He gimps up a little bit, but he looks all right. Good strong take by the Tigers, but they wouldn't get down for Taylor Tweedy. Stebbins got a block inside in the paint.
Is that on 24? Yeah. Kyle Adams, his first.
Quick substitution here. Isaac Ward in the game. Popped outside. Bork got a piece of it, but it came to the Tigers' Adams. DeRogie. DeRogie goes. Nice take by DeRogie and finish.
Boy, nice job by Braden.
So that just a little hesitation. That little hesitation outside there usually was set up pretty good. Max Byron looking. Wilson, DeRogie on him. That's a good matchup of quick guys. DeRogie gets a hand in there, knocks it away. Pick out high, roll here. Comes right side. Byron tried to get it inside. They were trying to connect down with Jackson Leach out of bounds. Right into DeRogie. Right side now. We get tidy. Inside to Moore.
Yeah, somebody hanging right on Ryan Moore.
Yeah, Moore got pushed. That one is loose, but it's legal no matter where. I thought. How come? How come? I don't get it. Do I not know the rule? Oh, he grabbed it on this side and took it to the far side. Okay. That's the explanation. And I can answer my own question. Yeah, I don't know many of the rules. Gary and I kind of make them up as we go along.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
But there's a good segue into thanking all the officials who have.
That was I think that was a COVID rule.
In a COVID tough situation here to be out here officiating, and we appreciate it. I don't think any fans have yelled at officials all year. Wilson's going to go up with it.
Wow.
Won't go. Moore's got it. That was a quick launch. DeRogie swoops, floats, draws a foul. Coach Renslow saying, we got to stop the ball. You know, you can let guys blow through you. Gets a long day underneath. DeRogie's done it once already for a nice finish. Second time he didn't get the finish, but he got the fouls. Glad he could join us here in Munzing Media. More donations came in today, and we'll send some thank yous out to people. We get some donations, things not up to date because we can't update them until next game. We'll do that, but we got some folks donated today. Going to get a foul.
That was good D. What, do you call the foul on here?
Did call the foul.
Yeah, I did. So,
second foul, team foul on the Tigers. First one on DeRogie. 5-4, just underway, about halfway through this. Our clock unofficial. Tom Ketching's running it downstairs over there in the Dick Layton corner. The name Dick is getting a place card placed down there now. Dick Layton corner. Stebbins right side now, held there. Byron. Max got cut off. He'll swing it back over here to Schaefer, and Schaefer
nice shot.
knocks it down. But nice getting Sam back. Sam
You can't leave him open either.
Not there. That's his spot. Sam Schaefer's spot right there. Way downtown, didn't go here for Moore, but he can hit that shot. That's not a bad shot for Moore. Popped in the corner. Moore goes up and skies for the mound. DeRogie downshifts, pulls it back out. Tried to get it to Moore, but off his hands. It was a good idea. Execution didn't work that great. 3:33 left here in the first quarter. Thank all our great sponsors, corporate sponsors that help bring you Munson Media basketball, our local Gardiner sponsors. You'll see their ads. We'll run those up, and then our anchor sponsors during the course of the day. Byron's going to go. He's going to put it up off the glass and home. See, maybe get a look at that Byron finish here just to test replay, see how she's working. 3:10 left. Back outside now to Ketchings. Ketching goes in the paint, kicks it left side. DeRogie going to pop. No, won't go.
Wow.
Beautiful check out by Schaefer. Schaefer got the
body check on that.
Yeah, he got the check, rolled him out. Catchings. He's got Leach on him. Coach Toma not happy with the pedestrian nature.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
of the Tigers' offense. So we'll take a quick break too. We'll come back. 2:39 left here, first quarter action. We're back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Caps's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsuspizza.com.
Back here taking a look at the Max Byron take.
Yeah, Max going in and laying it right hand off that blackboard. Max had an older brother here a couple of years ago that scored a few points up there to Halldale.
Had a game winner, I think, in a game that we did, went the length of the court, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Seeing the games coming up, we'll play that one up later. Acadian Parker in the game, number 20 for the Tigers. So Coach called timeout. You could hear him barking that he wasn't happy with the...
I think he's moved Kelvin down underneath now. I mean, Kelvin was out around the post there quite a bit, leaving Ryan Moore there, who was in there all alone.
We're going to have a traffic jam there coming through the middle, and trying to run through it was Hunter Burgess. Hunter got called on the foul. The Tigers will extend a little bit here, playing man. Wyatt Chadwick in the game. Kicked outside here to Schaefer. Schaefer's spot. Rebounds coming back out. Schaefer says, I'll take that one too.
Yeah,
Schaefer knocks it down. Schaefer has got 6 on 2 threes. Sam came back off the injury list with limited minutes, and now that he's back to full-time status, he can rattle that in. Calvin Hutchins got tripped up. Going to see this one here. This is the first of the Schaefer threes. That one right there is going to not be good, but then they're going to kick it back out to him. He stayed out past the three-point line, Gary.
He's set there and ready, and what a beautiful shot. Nice arc to that ball.
Schaefer is the one guy you want when you're trying to shoot threes. Acadian Parker got good defense underneath there by the aforementioned Mr. Sam Schaefer. Yeah, Coach got the timeout here. We'll take a look maybe at the upcoming games, Nate, as we get a chance to tell you where we're cooking here. You're going to see on Wednesday, We got Richmond at Halldale boys, 3:30 and 5 o'clock. Those are middle school games. And then, of course, Gary and I, Dick and the crew will be here for the Coney at Gardiner girls game. The boys game will be played at Coney, and CTV 7, I think, does their streaming there. So that's where you see the boys games. We'll have the girls games here from Tiger Town at 5 and 6:30 from the John A. Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. Great progress being made out just down on the turf field as the construction companies, McGee and Mainex and EJP and all those other great companies that are lending their in-kind contributions, Gary, are doing fantastic work in the middle of winter down there working. Went down the other day, got some pictures. If you haven't seen it, I've got it up on my Facebook page. You'll be able to see it, some of the work and that they're doing down there. And things are moving along in great shape there. And we'll have turf, and I just heard Coney got a huge contribution from Mr. Fuller, and they're going to have turf. So the competition is good because, you know, Coney was moving along, and then Gardiner said, well, we got to get a turf field, and then we got going, and then Coney was able to get that contribution. That was a good take by Stebbins, didn't get in, and then came back and feisted up and got the foul called on him, I believe, or was it no foul, just held ball. So turnover the Tigers. Tigers got Frankie Albert in the game now. Frankie's got it. Stolen away by Stebbins. Stebb on the take, comes hard, can't finish, gets body checked and slammed down. He'll get 2.
Yeah, that's going to be on Wyatt Chadwick.
Wyatt came back and looked like a free safety. Playing tough ball there. Maybe see if we can't cue it up and we'll take a look at this one during the middle of free throws. First one rips home. Here it is. Let Stebbins go hard.
Yeah. Boy, he got slammed too to the floor, didn't he?
Nice. Nice job on the replay, Nate. We got replay working, which is always nice. Katabork in the game. The 6'5" sophomore. Pair of big boy sophomore guys playing today, and Moore's a junior, so he got some underclassmen that are still growing. Swung around here. Albert off the elbow. Going to get it back outside now. Chadwick trying to find a home for the ball. He does down inside. Back to Chadwick, and he takes it home. That was a nice patient look on the offensive set, Gary. And
yeah, they're going to have to do that because Halldale's playing terrific defense out there.
Jackson Leach, tough shot by Jackson, won't drop home. Still loose and out of bounds it'll go. It'll be white ball. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Halldale 15-6. Albert got it knocked away. Wyatt Chadwick inside to Moore. Moore with the turnaround. No, won't go. And a nice finish that time. Wyatt Chadwick.
And that's what they've got to do is attack that board, especially on the offensive board. They've been only getting one shot, and that was the end of it. If they want to get back in this game.
Wilson, he's a guy you want at the end. Put up at the buzzer, and that will do it. So we played one. You see the score, 15-8. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Second quarter coming up here from Johnny Begoli Memorial Gymnasium after these messages.
At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
So we're back here and take a look at the upcoming games. It'll be Richmond at Halldale. That'll be middle school action, and then we'll be doing the Coney Gardiner girls game on Wednesday night. Schaefer's got a couple of threes. Gary,
Yeah, they're going to have to shut him down.
Wilson got the 3 to start the game, so
They've
some
kept-
good 3-point shooting there. And Byron's been active as well. 15-8, Pauldale.
9 of their 15 points have been threes, so it tells you something right there that they've got to shut down that outside shooting.
Wilson got the Rogie on him. That was a good matchup of quick kids right there. Little give and go inside. That was a nice job and pretty good defense coming on with the Tigers. It was dropped inside to Carter Bork, but he got defended pretty well.
Kelvin's in there after taking a short break for the Tigers.
And so Tigers go big with Moore and Catchings in the game. Dropped in, and it's kind of nowhere.
He's Kelvin Catchings is hurt.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there.
Right.
He's down right in front of Coach. So I don't know whether he took a shot in the thigh or what happened here. So they'll get some athletic training going on. We'll take a break here as they treat the injury. We'll come back after this. Oh, maybe take a look at the replay. Okay. Oh, yeah, he got tripped. Yeah. Yeah, go back again, Nate, on that. That was a good pickup, Nate. I didn't see the beginning of it. Let's look at the replay, yeah. Looks like he got tangled up with a player.
Yeah. Yeah,
he got tripped a little bit.
Tripped off
Yeah.
the thing and fell on his knee.
Yeah, so that was good. Good pickup, Nate. Good on the replay there. Doesn't look serious, so that's good. 15-8, 7:39 left here in the second quarter. Taylor Tweedy in. Got the ball right here. There's Taylor. Chadwick.
Yeah, that's some good movement right there by the Tigers. You see all 5 people out moving for the white. But you also got a pretty good defense on them all, too.
Now, beautiful take and finish.
Yeah.
Wyatt Chadwick.
Well, he's done a great job the last 5 minutes here.
He surely has. Not afraid to take it into the forest.
He's quick, very quick.
Of course, we had a Forrest Chadwick. Look at Chadwick go
There's
here.
a lot
He's
of
going on Bork right there, and he's not the least bit fearful of that. And free throw won't go. I don't know why that graphic keeps coming up like that. We've got to fix that. Oh, good defense by the Tigers. Adams. Tigers with a chance. Cut into this lead. It's a 5-point lead right now. Adams to Moore, back to Adams, a little inside-outside game. Now they'll bring it out high. DeRogie finds a seam, kicks it back outside to Chadwick. He's been hot. That one won't go. Byron in trouble. Was able to get it inside to
Good
Schaefer.
hustle by Max there on that.
Stolen away by Moore. Tweedy got it ahead to Chadwick, now to Moore. Moore can hit that. Now he's going to muscle in, and that's going to go wide, but Chadwick a rebound. Adams thought about kicking it out, but no, he comes in, takes it, and one pivot foot too many, apparently. Coach Toman trying to explain that that was a jump stop and it should have been legal. I'm not sure. In real time, those are hard to tell.
Yeah.
They're scrumming, 1st and 10. Adams went on top of the pile like he was looking for a fumble during a football game. Kyle, good 3-sport athlete here at Gardiner High School. He's old school. You know, the Adams are old school. He's football, basketball, and baseball in the spring. Assistant Amy, terrific player for the Gardiner Tigers.
Yeah,
in field
she was.
hockey and basketball. Lacrosse, I think. Not sure about lacrosse. Tweedy goes. Nice drive. Goes up, won't go. Bork
Little
rebound. Gets out to Wilson. TJ right side now. This is Schaefer. That one's going to be offline. Black comes out with it. Byron came out with it, and DeRogie tried to make the steal, but out of bounds.
And that's how Gardiner's going to beat this team if they want to. They're going to have to hustle. I mean, this is a quick Halldale team. They get up and down the floor. They play tough underneath, and If you're going to let them run you out of the gym, it's going to be a long night.
Halldale looking for back-to-back victories against Class A opponents. They beat Mount Ararat on Saturday on the T.J. Wilson 3 at the buzzer. Nice underneath. Oh, that was a pretty play, but it didn't roll home for Stebbins. And if they beat the Tigers, it'll be back-to-back. That'll help them in the heel points. We'll talk about that a little bit. Down to 5 minutes left here. Approaching 5 minutes left. Tweedy. Chadwick was inside, but Moore comes out. But they come out on Moore because he can hit that shot out there. Good defense there being played by Ricky Elliott, 22 in the game, and Ricky stepped right up. Chest to chest. And commit the foul, however, his first. Team 7th. 4 fouls on the Tigers. Dick Layton will have the halftime stats. Dick's doing editorials now. I don't know if you heard Gary on he calls them editorial comments. He's like that guy from Channel 6 used to be.
Oh, yeah?
That's my opinion. We value yours.
And what is Dick's?
Oh, he was talking about in the previous game on the passing that you had mentioned about Lizzie Gruber making some good passes and things of that sort. Ian Stebbins makes it a 6-point lead. Storm coming in. That's why we're playing all the games today, and it's worked out well. And I commend the athletic directors because there's not a lot of time left at the end of the season anymore like we thought there was going to be, because now they're going to have playoffs at the beginning of March. Chadwick, he's been really good. Chadwick goes in, almost dropped it home. Chadwick had a good game against Halldale and the Tiger win up there.
He did, and he's getting more playing time each game, but he's putting 8 fouls. He's putting fouls up on the Halldale side of the board up there. But
so it's good. See Ketchin's coming back in after taking that tumble. He'll be back in the game for the Tigers. Colby Moody, number 25, into the game. See, Colby in JV action has been having some really terrific games. Game that we did up at Halldale there, we did the JV game. He had a terrific game. Chadwick doesn't get either, but Ketchings comes in, powers home. No, won't go. Here comes Stebbins. Ian. Tricky dribbles, right side now. Byron, inside. Leach. Jackson. Control there, got it back outside to Stebbins. Stebbins going to take a little pop and bang it home. Little mid-range pop by Ian Stebbins. 8-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Moody with it. Gets it to Ketchings. Ketchings wants to go through traffic. Does. Lays it up. Won't go. He got his rebound and drops it home.
He did a good job. Calvin did a great job on that. He followed. He went up to the basket strong on that and followed up with it.
Wilson going to check in. Going to see it right here, Gary. First one wouldn't drop.
He stays with it. Up over the rim. If you saw that last set of offense, there was a lot of movement there for the Tigers there, and that's when Calvin became open.
DeRogi's got a lane. Takes it and takes it in. Ketchings had a nice pick outside there and opened it up for DeRogi, and DeRogi. We went from 8 to 4 very quickly on the lead for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs possession here. Wilson, he can give you some instant offense. TJ going to pull it back outside, but they won't let him go to sleep out there. They'll come right out on him there. Leach is going to pop it up. It won't go. Good rebound underneath. Chadwick. Comes Wyatt. Got it to Ketchings.
Yeah, he walked.
Yeah, walked before he saw the lane open up and went, woo. I think his eyes got so big. Sometimes that happens. You might have saw a path to put down a Duncanstein. Wilson.
Yes.
Little hand check there by Chadwick.
I thought that was close to taking some steps there.
Called the hand check. 2:54. Our clock's right on. Tom Ketchen's doing a great job downstairs. We're running the clock from down where Dick and Tom are in the corner off an iPad. And as long as the internet gods play nice with us, it works slick. The things we can do, Gary. Bork went to go and he got double teamed, and now he's got a headlock on Moody, I think. I'm pretty sure that's Moody underneath there. He got enveloped. Carter Bork enveloped Moody.
That's another thing we've seen, Rob. We've seen a lot of basketball this year so far. The sportsmanship between these kids has been unbelievable.
It has been. You know why? Because they're all happy to be playing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's really,
it really.
they know that
It still gets feisty a little bit, but yeah, it's been really nice. Moody's got his first points.
Now I say that, we got Coney coming in tomorrow night.
So the cheerleaders up here working. Speaking of Kobe Moody's, grandmother had the cheerleaders up here. They're doing virtual cheering.
Virtual cheering?
Yeah. I don't know how. It must be like virtual swim meets, you know, where they swim and they time. I guess probably what you do is you video your routine and somebody else videos their routine. And I'm guessing that's how it'll play out. But I'm glad the girls are getting a chance to be competitive with their cheering as well. Jackson Leach at the line.
Well, 50 years from now in your yearbook, when it says cheering, senior year, it won't make a bit of difference.
I've got my 50th year reunion. I know you had yours, Gary. We're hoping to have it in August after we all, luckily for us, our whole class should be in the vaccination line pretty early, so maybe we can have it. Catchings is going to go, swoop-a-rammer, puts it up, wouldn't get down.
We're actually going to be the first class to have a 51st.
Going to foul this. And one of the other things I notice is that the officials are being much more lenient with coaches this year because they're all in different places. You know what I mean? There's no coaching boxes. The players are on this side of the gym. I mean, Coach Ranslow is just like five feet out on the floor because he doesn't know where he is. Yeah, because there's no coaching box.
Right.
It's
on one thing, it's on the other side of the court. But
3-second violation call. So Tigers hadn't been pretty, but they've clawed back in this a little bit. They were down by 8, then they got back-to-back baskets, got it down to 4, and that's where we are now. So Tigers with just under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Got a chance to get evened up if they can, and Bulldogs like to get that 8-point lead back if they can. Catchings has got it way outside Bork. Good battle of big sophomores. And I think we're going to get a block on Bork.
Good decision by Calvin on that.
Yeah, took it out of the hole. Do the iron now. Execution from the foul line becomes the key. 1:40 left. Want to thank Laurie Bailey for her work during the girls' JV game. Laurie ran the camera for us. Want to thank her. Her daughter playing. Her husband, Greg, a terrific basketball player here at Gardiner High School early on in my career for John Coughlin up through the late 70s. Greg also played baseball for me, but he's one of the best basketball players in Gardiner, Gary, how long have I been here? A long time, 45 years or so. Greg Bailey, terrific player. John Coughlin will tell you that too. Popped outside and good. That's a big hit there for Hunter Burgess. Bork's got it outside. Stebbins now, he's going to pop it from the corner. Won't go. Rebounds pulled down, and we get a foul in the action.
Well, the Tigers clawed their way back here.
So they're down 1. 19-18. I think we got 19-19, and we'll fix that. So 1 point lead for the Bulldogs, but a chance now to get this erased. Kyle Adams. Hunter Burgess will come out of the game, but Hunter hit a big three. Moore's back in, so Tigers go back big. That one's loose, but Kyle's got his rebound. He's still on the floor with it, and he causes that to become a Gardiner ball just by hustle. One of the things you got to know is that Kyle Adams will
give you 100%.
Give you everything. Moody's got it. He's going to pop it. He's got it. That was a call out of the huddle, the sidelines. I heard Coach say, box Moody. So they had great confidence in the sophomore Moody to give the Tigers their first lead by 2 of the night. Wilson dishes inside. That was a pretty play inside by Schaefer, but what a feed by Wilson. We'll cue that one up. That was a pretty play. So it's turned into quite a tilt here. And we've got to travel. We'll hold that replay, Nate, until we get the quarter over with. So something more exciting happens. Wilson's going to pop one from downtown. Rolls up and out, and held ball, possession arrow will favor Halldale. So they'll get the final shot in a 21-21 tie game. See what they want to do. Usually they have great out-of-bounds plays, and we got a collision of some sort. And it's going to be on Halldale, so they won't get the final possession. It'll be Tiger ball. That's a team foul, so no shots. Team control. Pressure. DeRogie, who can fly, stolen by Stebbins. He heaves. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, and out. So Nate, do we have that replay on the Stebbins finish there? No, we don't. So we'll go to half, tied at 21. We're back. Dick will tally up. We'll have the halftime report. We'll have activities here after these messages.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people have been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
Great assessments of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunsingMediaSports.com.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
We're back here, and our Dick Layton downstairs with the halftime stats. Dick?
Okay, a great ball game out there, Rob. Halldale got out to a first quarter lead of 15-8, but Gardiner got 13 in the second quarter to their 6. So it's a 21-21 game at halftime. So how we'll get there. We'll go to Halldale first. Sam Schaefer, 2 threes right off in the first period, and a 2. He's got 8 points. Jackson Leak has a foul. Max Byron with 2. Ian Simmons, another good shooter out there, was 7 points. And T.J. Wilson started off the game with 3, but it's held scoreless after that, so just a 3-pointer. Carter Bork hasn't scored. He was a factor in their game against Mount Ararat.
Yes, yeah, he had a great game.
Great game, but hasn't scored in this game. Not only that, but he's got 4 fouls. Sam Schaefer with 1, Jackson Leach with 1, Ricky Elliott with 1. Gerard with 1, Max Byron with 1, Ian Simmons with 1, T.J. Wilson with 1, Isaac Ward the third with 1. So he's the only one in great foul trouble with 4 points. I don't know what the 4 fouls. I don't know what they're going to do starting off the second quarter because he's a big man out there. The other side of the ledger, Braden Barogi started off the game with the first 4 points. He got another basket. He's got 6. Kevin Ketchings, basket and a foul with 3. Wyatt Chadwick had a great half out there with 3 baskets for 6. Missed a couple foul shots. Hunter Burgess, a long 2. Kyle Adams had a foul shot for a point. Kobe Moody, the JV, are off the bench with the basket and a foul shot for 3 for their 21 points. Gardner had 8 turnovers. Halldale had 6. Wyatt Chadwick does have 3 fouls for Gardner. He's the only one in real foul trouble. Kyle Adams with 1. Kevin Ketchings with 1. Braden Barogi with 1. And as I mentioned, Gardner's really come back alive out there and made it a great game at halftime. A 21 to 21 game at halftime.
Thank you, Dick. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have what we should have as an exciting second half. Back here after.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money...
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Gardiner Apothecary, we offer all the medications and services of a modern pharmacy, but with the friendly, personalized service of an independent business. We are your source for all your pharmaceutical needs, offering conventional prescription filling, over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and more. We call our customers by name. We care about you, your health, and meeting all your pharmaceutical and medical supply needs at our locally owned pharmacy. We live here, and we are committed to providing the very best care and customer service to our neighbors. Gardiner Apothecary, the way pharmacy should be.
Gardiner Apothecary! Yay! Got it! Got it!
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services.
So we're back here, starting the second half of action. 21-21. We'll queue up 8 more minutes. Out of bounds it goes. Teams don't retire to the locker room, Gary, at the half anymore. There's no locker room facility. They stay right out on the floor.
On the lobby, I see.
Well, sometimes they can go in the lobby, yeah.
Well,
So it's
depends on the school.
yeah, so it's a little bit different for everybody. Everybody's making do with it. So we'll see how we play out here in the second half. I want to thank all our great local sponsors. Gardiner Apothecary saw their ad run up there, and John Twardell, graduate of Gardiner Area High School.
I was in to see John today.
Yeah, Gary and I get down to see John a lot these days. He's great. I mean, if you haven't swamped over to Gardiner Apothecary, you want to do it. They make it painless. I was somewhere else. I don't know. Beth took care of it, because like she does, and got us down to John's place when he first opened up. He's been sponsoring us since. So Tigers attacking left to right. They're in the whites. And Steele. So Byron got it to Wilson. Wilson ahead to Stebbins. Stebbins going to float, going to drop it home.
Wow.
And Coach Toman says, we need a timeout.
Yeah, it's a good timeout, too, for Coach.
So let's, Gary, we did this during the earlier game here, but you wanted to say some words about your good friend Mike Stebbins.
Yeah, Munzing Media, the whole crew here, would like to reach out to all of you with some thoughts and prayers of the Stebbins family. My very good friend Mike is battling pancreatic cancer, and the Stebbins family would like to have all you people praying and thinking of them. Mike, as you know, is a fighter. Mike was one of the best athletes to come out of Gardiner High School. He graduated back in '71 and later chose to go to Miami-Dade down in Miami. He came back, decided to come back and raise a family. And that beautiful family is right here in Gardiner now. You know them with Karen and Jordan and Ellie and Luke. And of course, he's got 3 granddaughters now. And some of Mike's wishes was just to see his oldest granddaughter play in this gymnasium. We thought about trying to get him up here physically to watch a game, but his strength is, well, is going down, and we felt, Donna felt that it just wouldn't be, it would be too difficult for him to do it. He watches the games and so on. So for those of you out there that know him, you don't have to know him. I know him for the last 62 years. He's a great guy. I feel like I'm losing a brother. We've had so many great experiences, and he's had a lot of experiences with other people. You all have connections with him, I'm sure. And all we do here at Munzing Media is ask that you pray for Mike and hopefully help the family. They're not asking for anything, and they're not that type. This was all my idea. It wasn't theirs to come do this. I know that his granddaughter just played the last game, but this community, both Gardiner and Halldale, owe it to the Stebbins family, and most of all to Mike. So your thoughts and prayers would be so very helpful at this time. I'd like to thank you for that.
Thank you, Gary. Back and forth the teams have gone. That was a good save, getting it back inside to Leach. Leach back outside, popped out there by Byron. Won't go. Stebbins came, but that was a good deflection underneath by Catchings. Calvin to Moore. Underneath, Adams. Pump fakes. Doesn't get it. Byron. Wilson now. That was good defense by Catchings. Got a piece of that one off the shot by Leach, right side. Adams got a lane. Dipsy Doos kicks it out to Moore for the three. He's got it.
You could almost see that going in when it left his hand. That was a beautiful shot.
Well, I want to credit Adams. We're going to get that up in the replay. Kyle, he had a take there, but he gave it up because he saw his teammate, who's a good three-point shooter, Ryan Moore, out there. Look at this. Look at this dish out here, Gary.
Yeah, but that's unselfish basketball right there.
Good team basketball. Well, both coaches have been demonstrative with their teams here today. Good take by DeRogie, lays it in, and both teams are responding to it. We saw Coach Ranslow have a one-way conversation with his team during halftime. You didn't hear that because fortunately we had the mics off, but that got his team out of the blocks in the second half. And then immediately when they went up 3, Coach Tolman wasn't happy, called timeout. Now the Tigers have responded. So the coaches earning their keep today. This has been a grind. This has been a grinder. We're going to get a push. So the Tigers have jumped back up 31-26.
Yeah, the Tigers are really pressing on defense here now to the fact that they don't want to get in too big a foul trouble here in the second half. But they've also got to keep control of T.J. Wilson and Sam Schaefer.
So see what they do. These inbound plays are usually well designed.
Yeah.
And Catchings has been a monster on the defensive end. Head to Moore. Moore's going to get it back outside. Adams is going to go, kick it to Catchings. And a 3-second violation. But that's the difference with Calvin Catchings in this half. I mean, he's really been a fierce defender.
Yes.
I'm thinking 3 plays. He's had 3 plays here. So Calvin's got the mass trouble, so. You know how they have the sideline coach, you know, the guy that pulls the football guys back? Yeah, Charlie Lawrence is the mass coach. So when somebody has mass trouble, Charlie reaches into his pocket. He gets those from Jack Goggin down at IGA. He's got a bushel full of them. Adams. Kyle playing a scrappy game. Gets it ahead, nice pass. Pop in the corner, no good. Rebounds up and over. And I think we got a foul on Moore.
Yeah, I think so. It was over his back.
On the end there. In line. 4:04 left here. 31-26. It was all knotted up. 21-21 at the half. T.J. Wilson. Wilson can go off like Central Maine pyrotechnics at any time. Pull back outside now.
Whoa.
Ward in the game. Thrown away.
Yeah, that was Jackson Leach. Didn't even see that whiz by his left ear.
Jackson doing a great job. He's kind of like the video coordinator for basketball for Halldale. I send him every game as a download link. He downloads it, and he's able to go in and edit highlights. Catchings goes up, gets fouled. So Jackson's doing a great job on that end. Maybe someday he'll work for Munzing Media. He's too busy playing sports right now, but he's a great kid. His parents, Dan and Hannah, have made a nice contribution to Munzing Media. We got a couple that came in today, the donations today. We'll run that donation thing. Maybe we'll stay up, Nate, during the third quarter. We'll say a thank you. We got 2 of them to run now, and I've got more to add to because we've had some come in today. We want to thank folks. Coach Hersom and his wife, Mary, came in, Jordan Hersom's parents.
Boy, Ryan Moore goes up there strong when he is determined to hit that backboard. He goes up there strong, and you don't want to be in his way.
Yeah, Ryan's going to improve his inside finishing game. It's strong inside, right? But sometimes he doesn't finish as well. And when he combines that with that outside game he has, he'll be a double-digit scorer every game.
Yeah, he's got another year also.
Oh, he does, yeah. He's improved since we saw him last year.
Oh,
Catchings keeps it alive. Calvin on the floor. Everybody's on the floor. 1st and 10, do it again. Well, they wanted to let it go. They tried to. They let a lot of scrumming go on there, but finally couldn't any longer. Parker Katie are going to check in. What's that on Moore?
Thank God it's only his first.
Only
no,
first.
No,
wait a minute. Third.
Yeah.
Third
Yeah,
on him.
that was.
Yeah, Dick just flashed a peace sign +1 downstairs, so 3rd foul. We get Dick and Tommy wired up down there so they can hear our broadcast. Wilson, no, he's been just a little off tonight. DeRogie with it now. Braden. Looped inside. The Catching's going to take a little base
soft
line
touch.
pop and gets the shooters roll in. Well, both teams, and we noted, and we're talking producer Nate Munsing, both teams struggling with their half-court sets in the first half. A little better in the second half here. Wilson's got it here, DeRogie on him, and that's going to be an unforced turnover. Here comes the ball. Our Calvin Mason doing our camera work tonight. Calvin will be back running the camera for us on Thursday as we'll get the Coney Gardner girls game. A little trouble getting in for Chadwick. He got it in. 34-26 Tigers. DeRogie goes. Parker Acadian. There goes Catching's taking it strong. Well, you noted that Coach Stoneman made an adjustment early on in the game here. Got Calvin back down inside, attacking the basket, and that's really paid off for the Tigers.
It was late in the second quarter when he did that, made that adjustment. Calvin was out at the foul line. They didn't have a lot of beef underneath to hit the boards, so he moved him and Ryan Moore down underneath, and that's kind of changed the flow of this offensive strategy for the Tigers.
Well, biggest lead. It was 24-21. Halldale coming out of the gate here at the second half. Let's see. Didn't get a foul. Might be on the floor. That was a good take there by Ian Stebbins, the senior point guard. Flash into the basket, so it'll be Halldale ball underneath. And this is, as we said, where Halldale is very good. Coach Ranslow holds up 2 for the out-of-bounds play. Luke Lawrence making his first appearance, number 4 in the game here. So Stebbins to inbound. See where they go. They'll come out high. Swing it back around. They want to get it back to the inbounder. Stebbins, and another beautiful play. Just cue that one up, Nate. We want to watch that whole sequence there because I was talking to Coach Ranslow about this and how much I admire his out-of-bounds plays and preset plays that he runs. And really, it's the only part of basketball I understand because everybody stops and it's like X's and O's in football. Calvin, a little push-off, got away with it. Pulled down. Comes Stebbins. Oh, they're looking to get back in it. Schaefer had it outside. They came right out on him. Stebbins now, he holds. Ian surveys the scene. Byron follows. Glass, no. Fought up and coming out of the pack somehow was Keegan Charette with it. Up high, down low. Chadwick with it.
Yeah, that's going to go.
Nate, do we have that out of bounds play for Gary to break down here? The one that Stebbins inbound and came all the way around the horn and ended up hitting the 3. So they get together and decided that was a travel. Okay. I guess we don't have that replay. 36-29. Under a minute left. Stay with us between the quarters. We're going to thank our donation people. Donors would be the correct term for that, Rob. Stebbins goes, get a lane, comes hard, puts it up and in and finishes, draws the harm. He'll go to shoot the free throw here for a 3-point play. Well, Stebbins is bringing his team back, isn't he, Gary?
Yeah,
huh?
he's pulling this thing together for the Bulldogs.
Chadwick's going to get pushed. 33 seconds left. As we tell you, our clock not official, so we'll give you the time winding down here. Sometimes it gets away from us on the iPad. Yeah, Tommy, get it right back. Look at him. Genius. Lawrence to get it in here for the Tigers. Look at Moody. Hakakadian with a muscle man move. Stebbins to Schaefer. They call out shooter from the bench, as they should. Byron's going to pop one. He's a shooter, too. Eight seconds left. Not sure if it was deflected. They say no. 1.1 left. 5-point game. Almost need a long toss, and they do. Uh-oh. And that will do it. So, exciting time. We're going to stay right with it here and thank our folks that have made donations here on Munzing Media. We've got two sets of them, Nate, so run them both here as we'll stay right up here for the quarter break. And we want to thank all the people who have donated to Munzing Media. We started doing games here on, I think it was the 15th of the month of January now, and we've been busy going forth since then with games. And we've had over 40 people so far be able to donate, and we want to run those donation lists coming up right here. If you don't see your name and you recently donated, we'll be updating this tomorrow to run during the Coney game on Friday. Gary getting an additional number for Halldale. So we got number 51 in the game. Is that the number you got from me, Gary? Thank you. Here comes Stebbins with it. Going to work against Rogie. Tigers up by 5 as we start the fourth. Nate, if we get a timeout, Nate, during the fourth quarter, we'll run that other donation list there. So we thank everybody that's been kind enough to do that for us. Jarius Pauly is wearing number 51. It's a makeshift 51, I think.
Yeah, it's a 5 with a taped on one.
Stay with us post game. Dick will have the tally. And if we get through this without any technical difficulties, we will have brought you 6 games today. Every dribble of 6 games. So I remember when Nate and I first started doing this, Gary. You were with us when we first started streaming there. And
way back.
You were actually trying to get me an appointment with Dr. Phil, I think, because it was so stressful to do this stuff. And now we've kind of made it work. Catchings goes to work. Weaves his way in traffic and puts it home. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
What a nice one. I'll try to get that one up there for you. Byron to Stebbins. Stebbins got a lane. Kicks it back over, wide open with Schaefer. Schaefer takes it in, swoops it in. Can't get it to swoop home, and now it's out of bounds. Take a look at this replay here.
Yeah. Boy, he close to not getting called on that.
Early on, Calvin was having a little trouble with his getting called for travel, but he's got that squared away now. So Adams goes in, 1st and 10. To stay white. This has been a grinder.
Very entertaining.
Andrew Creamer sends thanks along, Gary, for your shout out. It's a requirement I found. I didn't know that Andrew had an agent now, and
No.
you're getting a little kickback or something here.
Well,
What's
you
going
know,
on
it's our old friends that we don't see in the hallways anymore.
Tigers a job on the boards. That was Tweedy with the board. Tigers' biggest lead has been 10. Thrown inside to Catchings, but good defense there by Jackson Leach. Ahead to Stebbins. Stebbins kind of overran it. Tigers on the take now. Tweedy waiting for the big boy, Moore. Moore says, get this. Nice back cut and finished by
what a
Tweedy.
nice play.
Taylor Tweedy, that's one worth looking at right there. Well, that's like sucking up all the oxygen in the room when Catchings got that one. Everybody came to him.
Whoa.
There's a big bump. That's going to be 4 now on
Ryan.
Moore.
Yeah.
Look at this, Gary.
Well, nice, beautiful right-handed layup. And
when the bigs can come out high and then pass for those back cuts, it becomes a whole different
it's fun to watch. I like
whole
that
different game.
guy at the post sending that bounce pass down there for a layup.
Carter Bork. And get another one. Carter with 15 points in the game the other day. He's been somewhat neutralized here tonight. 5:26 left. Still plenty of time here in this one. Tigers kick it back outside. Catching's going to go out there, and he's going to hit the 3 ball. Calvin Catchings. But you can't come out on him too fast because he'll go right by you like he's done. So that time he was able to got an illegal screen on Leach. Tigers starting to put a little distance between themselves and the Bulldogs at 47-34.
Well, what they've got to do here is be patient down here on offense. They need to take the good percentage shot. Maybe take a little bit of time off if they can.
Yeah, and Haldiel might go to some pressure. Tweedy, get another one home.
And that was a good percentage shot right there inside.
Taylor's hit a couple of those inside here in the 4th quarter. So Tigers. Comes inside to Bork. He's going to work. Catchings came over on the help defense and laid the lumber.
They're going to call that on Kelvin. That's good because Ryan Moore is...
He's got 4.
Yeah.
I think. Dick will let us know. Give us a thumbs up, Dick. Yeah. Dick flashed me double. He flashed me the double piece, Gary.
Yeah, okay.
Double piece from Dick.
That's 4.
4. Calvin Mason doing our camera work here tonight. I want to thank Calvin. Graduate of Gardiner High School, now goes to Central Maine Community College. That's another place that we miss. Miss the Mustangs down there. We'll be back there with head coach Andrew Morong. Do some work, a little give and go inside. Calvin! A Calvin call! Stebbins, nice tricky dribble. Can't get it. Moore had to get out of there, which was smart to do. Leach is going to bang one home. Now they want to go full. Coach calls full.
Now here's where they got to stay together.
Catch is going right to the hole. Doesn't get it, gets it back. Going to pop it from there. No, won't go. Moore keeps it alive, but Bork the rebound. Off to Stebbins. Stebbins calls blue. Leach comes through, goes back through, was open for a moment. Now he is. He's going to pull it back out for three. Going to pop it from there, bang it home. Jackson Leach. See if we can take a look at the Jackson three. That's just what the Bulldogs needed. They get it back to 11. They'll call a timeout with 3:30 left here. And here's Leach, gets back outside.
Nobody near him. Calvin.
And that's good game awareness by Jackson Leach, knowing that his team needs, get the shots up, Gary, with 3:30 left and down. They were down by 14, but now down by 11.
Yeah, well, they've definitely got to get some shots off, like you say.
Nate, let's run that second donation list if you can right now, please. And we want to thank these folks who have donated in the second round here. And again, we haven't updated, if you donated just recently, we haven't been able to get on there and do that, but I'll take a look at those tonight. Tomorrow when I get home, have those ready to go for the next game. We'll leave this right up here, even if the teams come back, Nate, so we get all the way through it. And just, folks, big, small, whatever, it helps out. I was able to give Dick Layton Volunteers his services here. But they wiped him out at the card table again, Gary. I don't know if you heard. So I was able to slip Dick a little bit of money there, which I know it's either going to go scratch tickets or at the poker table. But nonetheless, that's where your donations go. So we thank all our donors. What a take that was.
Yeah.
Wyatt Chadwick has had a heck of a game.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough choice for our pizza player of the game, the Capsus. We're going to give one out for each side because we have, Capsus does it for both schools. The turnaround pop, no. Good hustle by Leach, but Moody got the rebound in the hands of Drogi, and Drogi says we can wait. Coach calls motion with 2:50 left. Nice back cut. The floater won't go. Moore's got the rebound. He's got to be careful. But it doesn't matter. He says, I'm going home.
That was a nice touch over the front side of that basket right there.
So a little bit more scoring by the Tigers in the second half. They only had 21 in the first half, so they're up to 55. So good second half. That was a good step in by Catchings. Calvin, bounce ahead. Hathaway not Hathaway, Chadwick. I got thinking Wyatt Hathaway, of course, a tremendous multi-sport athlete for the Levitt Hornets. They're back playing finally. Daigle and West have done a good job with the stripes on tonight.
Yes, they have.
Popped to Waste. Evans comes back outside to Wilson. He decides to launch an immediate shot. Won't go. And let's see, it'll be Tiger ball. Luke Lawrence at the scorer's table. Come in. It's been a great day of basketball for us here at Munsing Media. Chris Wheeler doing a great job, and Mr. Murch, you said, stepped in and helped out over at Halldale, did the camera because we were short crew today, and our other normal camera person in that situation is Evan Grady, and Evan's got work at Gosline Hardware going on, so nice pass underneath. Ryan not able to get up and finish that one, a tough one. Here comes Leach. Jackson might have got fouled. He did. It's going to be on Catchings, 1:36 left. Tigers going to win this one. They'll win the home contest between the two rivals. Gardiner Tiger ladies won early in the night. If you missed that one, that game's up there as well, 48-36. So Tigers playing better now. They've had some practice time, Gary.
Yeah.
Things are settling down for them. The roles are getting defined, and all the things that you have when you have time to build a program. Don't forget summer basketball wasn't what it was.
Yeah, they've you can see great improvement on these boys team and the girls, especially the girls team. Really impressed me. Coach Gray's really doing a good job with them.
And postseason play coming up, so they're using the heel points. Maine Basketball Rankings is doing heel points. Our good friends there, and with that work, they'll be able to get a postseason tournament. It's going to be Somerset, Kennebec. I'm a Massachusetts guy. What's the other county around here?
Saginaw?
No, I don't think so. It's another northern one. Somerset. Did I say Somerset before? So anyway, they're going to have a playoff, and that'll be exciting. It'll be A, B, C, and D. They're going to go A and B and C and D.
Where are they going to hold this? At each other's gym?
Higher seed.
Highest seed.
At the higher seed. So
Yeah.
any games that Gardiner plays as the higher seed, we'll be here for. Same with Halldale. And Halldale's got some wins over Class A schools that are going to help them.
Yeah.
They've got both the boys and the girls have a Class A win. The girls beat the Gardiner Tigers in their first game, and the boys with that big win over Mount Ararat the other day, last Saturday. So
Gardner girls have won their last 5 games.
yeah, so they could host multiple games, and that'll be exciting. So that, of course, that's all to be planned. That'll be coming up soon. Good hustle there that time coming in. Lucas Giro in the game. Seen Lucas play hard in JV games, do a good job. We saw his mom is one of our donors go up on there. I saw that name. Frankie Albert. Frankie with the move. Kicks it back outside. Knocked home by Cadian Parker, the 6'1" forward, the junior. Albert ahead. Lawrence has got it. Going to kick it back outside to Moody. Moody swoops in. Back outside to Albert. Tigers get the call from the bench to hold the ball, so they will do that, and that will be the final. 57-42 is your final here from the John A. Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. Gary Verheer, your final thoughts.
Well, I thought Tigers really, after that first quarter, really stepped it together here in the middle of the second quarter. That's when the difference started here.
Yeah, there was an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs in the first quarter.
Halldale came out ready to go. T.J. Wilson didn't have a real good night, but I got to say the Tiger defense became really tough in that second quarter, and I think that was the difference between the scoring. The whole thing changed when Gardiner brought Kelvin Catchings from the foul line. He was playing outside almost in a guard position and brought him underneath, and Gardiner started getting some shots off from their guards, and there was 2 big men under there, and that's kind of when things changed a little momentum changed there just before halftime, and they also Gardiner went into that zone, and that really put a halt to the Bulldogs. So nothing taken away from them. That's 2 good teams here, and we know how good the Bulldogs are, and I just thought it was very entertaining. I was very happy to see the schools play each other.
Yep.
And, it's too bad we couldn't have the fans in here from both towns, but maybe someday.
Yep, next year we'll be back to normal types of activities. We certainly hope and pray for that. Well, Dick's tallying up downstairs. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll have the Dick Layton postgame show. We come back after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Started in 2019 by the Colas family in Pittston, Colas Gravel Pit offers some of Kennebec County's highest quality gravel products. Located just south of the old Cedar Grove Road on the right off State Highway 27, Colas Gravel Pit is committed to providing our customers with an outstanding product at a fair price. We offer a wide variety of products for all your needs. At Corliss Gravel Pit, our loader is always on site. Local deliveries on larger quantities are always available, and we offer discounts on large quantities as needed.
Corliss Gravel Pit is family owned and operated since 2019, producing Kennebec County's highest quality gravel at a fair price.
We are back here to the Johnny Begoli Memorial Gymnasium. Dick Layton downstairs. I want to thank Tom Catchings for his work running our scoreboard once we got the iPad to work, and everything worked out smoothly with that. And Dick, if you're ready for the final tally, you need a minute, let us know. And we have a term that we call stretching it, Dick, if you need some more time, do you?
Well, Rob, Gardner made a second quarter comeback to tie the game at 21-21 at halftime, but they weren't through then. They got 36 points in that second half to go ahead and take the game 57-42. And a great offensive battle out there. They did well. We'll go to Halldale first. Sam Schaefer had 10. Carter Bork was a factor up to Halldale the other day, but he was saddled with fouls early. He had 4 fouls, didn't get any more, but he only got 2 points. Jackson Leach came through with 7. Max Byron with 2. Ian Stebbins with 17. T.J. Wilson had an off night, I think, for him. He got the first 3-pointer of the game, but that's all he scored, and I think that hurt them. So they had 42 points from there. On the other side of the ledger, 12 turnovers for Halldale. Nobody fouled out, as I mentioned. Burke had the 4 fouls. For Gardner, they did have Wyatt Chadwick fouled out with 5. We had a good floor game out there with 8 points. Kevin Catchings with 18 points. Braden Berger had the first 4 points of the game. Ended up with a good foreplay out there for Braden. Arcadia Parker had a couple of baskets and a 3 for 5. Hunter Burgess had a basket for 2, 3 for Kyle Adams. Corey Moody came through with a couple of 3s, 3 when they needed it, had 6. Ryan Moore, 9 points, so that 57 points. Gardner had 15 turnovers. As I mentioned, Whitechapel was the only one that fouled out with 5. Ryan Moore did play a lot of that fourth period with 4 fouls, but was a factor in that fourth period. Gardner took a good victory at home with a 57-42. That gives them to 2-5. Halldale falls to 4-3.
Okay, Dick, and we'll name the players of the game. And for the Halldale Bulldogs, Ian Stebbins and Calvin Catchings for the Gardner Tigers, and won the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. As we said, though, we're on the IOUs for that until I can get in to see Chad over at Capsa Pizza and get some more of those free pizza certificates. So we'll do that hopefully tomorrow, if the weather's not too bad, or within the next couple of days, and we'll get those out to everybody. I want to thank Calvin on our camera. Calvin Mason doing a great job with that, as well as Dick Layton down doing our stats, Tom Catchings doing our scoreboard, Nate Munzing on production, Gary Verhill did our analyst role. I'm Rob Munzing. We'll see you Wednesday from Halldale Middle School boys game, and then that evening the rivals, Coney Gardner, go at it in girls basketball. Until then, good night, everybody.